Imagine walking into a crowded room. You are not looking for anything special, just another normal day. People are talking, music is playing, everyone is moving around. Then suddenly you notice someone. You don't know why. Out of dozens of people, your attention goes straight to that one person. Your eyes keep going back to them. Your heart starts beating a little faster. Your thoughts become focused. And in that moment, something incredible begins to happen inside your brain. Falling in love is not just an emotion. It is biology. It is chemistry. Your brain has just started one of the most powerful reactions a human being can experience. The first stage of love is attraction. When you see someone you like, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is linked to motivation, pleasure, and reward. It is also connected to habits and even addiction. That is why when you begin to fall in love, everything about that person feels exciting. You want to see them again. You want to talk to them again. You cannot stop thinking about them. You replay conversations in your mind. You wonder what they are doing. You feel excited just seeing their name appear on your phone. That feeling is not random. Your brain is rewarding you for focusing on that person. It is your mind telling you that this moment matters. Scientists studying the brain discovered something fascinating. When people look at a photo of someone they truly love, the reward center of the brain lights up. It activates the same areas associated with pleasure and success. Love literally feels good because your brain is designed to make it feel that way. Have you noticed how people in love seem obsessed? They talk about the same person constantly. They check their phones again and again. They wonder why the other person has not replied yet. There is a scientific reason for this. When you fall in love, your brain lowers levels of a chemical called serotonin. Serotonin normally helps control your thoughts and emotions. When serotonin levels drop, your thoughts become more focused and repetitive. This can make someone think about the person they love over and over again. Your brain becomes fixated. That is why you might check your phone many times, replay every message, and even imagine future conversations that have not happened yet. Scientists have discovered that early romantic love can look very similar to mild addiction inside the brain. Your brain begins to crave the presence of that person. And when they are not around, you feel restless. You want that connection again. Many people describe a strange feeling when they are around someone they like. They say they feel butterflies in their stomach. This feeling is real, but it is not actually coming from butterflies. It is your nervous system reacting. When you see someone you are attracted to, your body releases adrenaline. Adrenaline prepares your body for action. Your heart beats faster. Your breathing changes. Your palms may become slightly sweaty. Your attention becomes sharper. Your body is reacting because it senses that something important is happening. Your brain is telling your body that this moment matters. That is why people sometimes feel nervous around someone they like. It is not weakness. It is simply your body reacting to powerful emotions. As a relationship begins to grow, another chemical becomes important. This chemical is called oxytocin, often known as the love hormone. It is released during physical closeness, through hugging, holding hands, and meaningful emotional conversations. Oxytocin creates feelings of trust and emotional connection. It helps people feel safe with one another. Interestingly, oxytocin is also released between parents and babies, which means your brain uses the same bonding system for romantic love and family connection. Over time, this hormone helps transform attraction into something deeper. The excitement of early love slowly becomes attachment. The relationship becomes more stable. It becomes less about excitement and more about comfort and connection. Love is powerful, but it can also feel frightening. When someone begins to fall in love, certain parts of the brain become less active. These areas are responsible for critical thinking and judgment. In other words, the brain temporarily reduces its normal caution. This is why people sometimes ignore warning signs when they are deeply attracted to someone. Friends may notice problems, but the person in love may not see them clearly. Their brain is focused on emotional reward instead of careful evaluation. Connection becomes more important than caution. Many people believe that love should always feel intense and exciting. But science shows that love evolves. In the early stages of a relationship, dopamine levels are very high. This creates excitement, passion, and strong emotional energy. However, as time passes, the brain begins to change. The intense spikes of dopamine become calmer. Other brain systems linked to attachment and stability become stronger. Couples who have been together for many years often show brain activity related to trust, comfort, and long-term bonding. The feeling of love does not disappear. It simply transforms. The butterflies may fade, but a deeper sense of belonging replaces them. Excitement becomes security. Passion becomes partnership. So what really happens inside your brain when you fall in love? A powerful combination of several chemicals is working together. Dopamine creates excitement and motivation. Serotonin changes the way you think and focus. Adrenaline causes physical reactions like a racing heart and nervous energy. Oxytocin builds trust, closeness, and emotional bonding. Together, these chemicals create one of the most powerful experiences a human being can feel. Love is not just a feeling. It is a biological process designed to connect people. And maybe that is why love has inspired so many songs, books, movies, and stories throughout history. Behind every love story, there is a brain experiencing something truly extraordinary. Now here is a question for you. Have you ever experienced this feeling? Have you ever felt your heart race just thinking about someone? Comment yes if you have. Or comment waiting if you are still waiting for that moment. And remember, somewhere in the world right now, someone might be walking into a room, and their brain is about to choose someone special.